Hello everyone, and welcome to join me on this strengthening full body yoga flow today. You will need one block during the practice. We will start by laying down on our mats. You can slowly bring your knees to your chest, maybe rock from side to side, massage your spine and your lower back. Take a few deep breaths here to settle into your practice before we start. Placing your palms next to your hips on the mat, straightening one leg at a time as you inhale and exhale, bending it back. Inhale, lifting the other leg up from the heel. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift as if you were trying to kick your heel up to the sky, up to the ceiling. Start feeling the muscles, your hamstrings, your quads. Slowly return to the center. Press your lower back to the floor as you start making arm circles. Exhale, reaching to your ankles, and inhale, circling down and around. Hugging your lowest ribs in, starting to feel your core activated. Spread your arms to the sides. Place your feet on the ground, hip width apart or even wider, starting to rock your knees from one side to another and perhaps turning your head to the opposite direction of the knees, feeling your spine. Perfect. You can slowly stop the movement to the center, starting to lift your head and your scapula off the floor, hugging your lowest ribs in and activating your core by pulling your navel to your spine. Placing your yoga block in between your heel and your thigh. As you inhale, you reach your arms next to your ears and drop the block toe to the floor. Exhale, hugging the knee to your chest and bringing your palms next to your hips. Pressing that lower back to the floor, not letting it lift up. In case it's lifting up, you can always do the movements a little bit smaller. Perfect. Let's do 3 more like this. You can slowly remove the block from behind your heel and place it in between your knee and your opposite elbow. Now the other leg is straightening, and as you exhale, you lower the leg down and inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, lower down, inhale, lift. Here you want to create a tiny pressure in between your knee and your elbow, feeling the block, keeping it there. Feel your abs working, your core working, and pressing that lower back to the floor. 2 more like this. And let's change to the other side, starting with the first exercise. Place the block in between your heel and your thigh. Start by just tapping those toes down one at a time, feeling the core activated. Exhale as you bring your palms next to your hips. Inhale, reach next to your ears. The block toe is tapping to the floor as you reach your arms next to your ears and hugging that knee to your chest as you exhale. Three more like that. Perfect. Remove the block and place it on the other side in between your knee and your opposite elbow. Reach the other leg up as you inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. If this is too much, you can always bend the moving leg. 3 more like this in your own breath. Slowly bring your knees together, reach that block over your head, stretch it out and place it behind your thighs. Grab the block from both sides and start rocking up and down, massaging your spine. If you can, rock all the way up into your boat pose, Navasana. Hold the block there, nice opening from your chest. If you need to, you can always tap your toes down for support, but if you can, keep them lifted. Have a nice long lower back. As you exhale, you can start lowering the block to one side. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale to the other side. Continue like this a few times, and if you need to, you can always tap those toes down. Perfect. Rock up from there, crossing your legs, coming into your all-fours position. Starting to make a few circles with your spine. Anything that your body needs right now after some activating exercises. Awesome. Finding your all-fours. Place the block in front of your knees. Come into your bear pose, taking your toes under and lifting those knees up on the level of the block. As you inhale, you shoot those sitting bones up to the sky. Exhale, bending the knees and tapping down to the level of the block. Inhale, lift up from those hips. Have a nice strong back, spreading those fingers. Let's add some activation to our inner thighs. If you can, as you lower down, you will grab the block, lift it up, lower down, and lift up into your downwards facing dog. Repeat this a few times just to get the nice activation to your inner thighs. Awesome, let go and find your downwards facing dog. Bending those knees nice, press down with your arms, lift up with your sitting bones, nice strong back. Now I want you to start straightening those legs by not just straightening the knees but pressing down with your heels and reaching up with your sitting bones. Perfect, bend your knees, and as you inhale, I want you to start pressing down with your heels and shooting up with your sitting bones. Straightening those legs out. Awesome. Lower down from there, sitting on your heels and spreading your arms to the sides. Let's activate our wrists a little bit. As you inhale, you lift your fingers up. Exhale, bringing your fingertips to your armpits. Few more like this. Bring your palms down, make fists, and open and close in a fast pace a few times. Last exercise, flipping your palms up and down, up and down, up and down. Circling those palms and finding your downwards facing dog again. Starting to walk your feet to your arms. Bending your knees, take a hold of your elbows, rock from side to side, relaxing your spine and your neck. Keeping your knees bent, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Bringing your palms to your chest, reaching up in front of you, tiny back bend from your upper back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Exhale, step into your plank pose. Stay there for an inhale. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. And dive through your hands into your Bhujangasana. Keep your palms there and start lifting up with your back muscles. Activate your thighs, your glutes as you lift. If this feels uncomfortable to your shoulders, you can always straighten your arms next to your hips, your palms down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. I want you to start feeling the back side of your body. Perfect. Bring your palms down and push yourself over your knees all the way to your downwards facing dog. Bending your knees, look in between your hands, step in between your hands. And as you inhale, reaching up, tiny back bend as you come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Stepping into your plank pose, hold there. Press the floor away, broaden your back. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lower your knees down or find your chaturanga. Inhale into your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale all the way to your downwards facing dog. Bending your knees, look in between your hands, step or jump in between your hands. Inhale, reach up, tiny back bend from your upper back. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take one breath here to settle. Perfect. The next exercise you can do with or without a yoga block. So if you have one, go ahead and grab it. We will place the block in between our thigh and our elbow. If you cannot reach the leg so high up, you can leave it lower and straighten your arm. Place the block wherever it's comfortable. Create a little squeeze in between your thigh and the elbow. You will start opening from your hips. Exhale, return back to your center. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. Finding your dristi, your gaze in one spot in front of you. Perfect. Let go. Take the block in between your palms. Find your chair pose. Take one breath there. Exhale, move the block in between your thighs. Squeeze, feel your inner thighs. One breath here. And let's move to the other side. Place the block in between your thigh and your elbow. Squeeze. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, return. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. Rooting down with the standing leg, growing tall from the crown of your head. Perfect. Remove. Place the block in between your palms. Find your chair. Exhale, lift your heels up. Bring the block towards your knees. Inhale as you reach the block up and lower the heels. Exhale, lift the heels, lower the palms. Inhale, lift the arms, lower the heels. Exhale, lift the heels, lower the palms. Awesome. Straighten the knees, reach the block up. Exhale as you fold. Place the block on the left side, underneath the left palm. Step the left leg back. Inhale, circle your right arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, circle. Exhale, lower. Follow your palm with your gaze. Stop the arm to the center. Step the back leg forwards, squeezing the knee towards the upper elbow. Inhale as you step back and twist open. Exhale as you squeeze in the middle. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. The knee and the elbow do not need to touch, it's just the intention of the movement. One more like this. Awesome, lower the palm down, step forwards, fold forwards, and inhale, rising back up. Palms in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Tiny back bend if you will, exhale, fold. Placing the blocks to the other side, stepping the right leg back, left arm reaches up. Inhale, circle, exhale, lower. Inhale as you circle, following with your gaze, exhale, lower. Inhale, open up, exhale, lower. One more like this. Stop in the middle, exhale, squeeze the opposite elbow and the knee in the middle. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. Also make sure you have a nice placement for your palm. You can also place the block a little bit further away if your shoulder is not feeling too comfortable here. Perfect. Step forwards, fold forwards, and inhale, reaching back up. Finding yourself in the top of your mat. Find balance on your right foot, reaching the left leg forwards. Take one breath here. Exhale, step into your high lunge. Bending from your back knee, bringing your shoulders, your hips, and the knee on the same line. Let's create the action of straightening the back knee by pressing downwards from your heel and leading forwards from the crown of your head. Inhale, return to the center, stacking your knee, your hips, and your shoulders. Exhale, press forwards, down from your heel. Inhale, back to your center. Exhale, forwards. Awesome. Find the weight on the front leg. Step forwards. Keep the back leg forwards, lifting from your toes, feeling your quadriceps working. Perfect. Point the toes, circle, tiny circles. Then to the other direction. Guiding the leg back, stepping into your warrior two. Make sure your front knee and the toes are facing the same direction, opening from your hips as much as comfortable. Your arms are level. You will start inhaling and straightening the front knee. Exhale, press down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Straighten the front knee. Exhale, press down. Couple more like this to activate your legs. Find your way back to your warrior two, and let's find the arrow pose. Inhale as you open, follow with your gaze. Exhale, return your palms to the front. Inhale, slide. Exhale, return. Find your warrior two. Straighten the front knee, the back arm behind your back. Exhale, elbow towards your thigh. Nice and long side of the body. Couple more like this, finding your own breath. Staying strong from your legs, rooting down from your feet. Find your warrior two again, crossing your elbows on top of each other. The front elbow is under and the back one is over. Your shoulders down, lifting up and forwards from your elbows. As you inhale, you will lift your palms up and straighten the knee. Exhale, lower down and bend the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Uncross the arms, find your warrior two, and step your heels in, opening your toes outwards. Find your goddess pose, and if you have a block, grab it now. Reach the block forwards. Inhale, straighten the knees, reach the arms and the block up. Exhale, sit back down, press forwards. Inhale, reach up. Rooting down from your feet, pressing down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down, making sure your knees and the toes are facing the same direction. Feeling the inner sides of your feet lifting up, the arch is lifting. Sit all the way down, create a tiny pulse and lift one heel up at a time. Lift, lower, lift and lower. Little pulse there too. Lower down and bring your palms to the inner corners of your thighs. Pressing from your palms towards the inner thighs and from your inner thighs towards your palms. Creating this active stretch to your inner thighs. You can choose to stay here or lower down. And now bringing your elbows to your inner thighs. Finding that same active stretch here. Awesome. Let's straighten the knees. Take a deep inhalation here. Straighten the back. And exhale, lower down with nice and straight back. You can place the palms on the blocks, on the ground, or even guide them through your legs. One more breath here. Bending from your knees, lifting all the way back up. Find your warrior two on the other side. Let's start with the leg activation. Inhale, reaching the arms up, straighten the front knee. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more like this. Find your warrior two again, and with the arrow pose, inhale as you open and twist. Following with your gaze, exhale, return the palm forwards. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. One more. From your warrior two, you will straighten the front knee, slide the back arm behind your back as you create a nice long side of the body. Exhale, bending the front knee, elbow towards the thigh. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. I want you to feel the sides of your body active and strong. You're not sinking in at any point. Awesome. Cross the elbows in front of you. The front elbow is under and the back elbow over. Inhale as you straighten and lift the palms up and forwards. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Stepping the back leg forwards. Kick the leg forwards. Flexing the foot. And from there, pointing the toes and making circles with your foot. Let's reverse the direction. Step that leg back into your high lunge, toes down. Align your shoulders, your hips, and your knee. Exhale, press forwards. Inhale, return back to your center. Here, guiding forwards from the crown of your head and down from your heel. As you exhale, inhale, return. Staying strong from your core. Step forwards into your chair pose. Nice long neutral lower back here. And straighten your knees, fold forwards. Inhale halfway up, exhale fold. Step into your plank pose. Lower your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lifting up to your cobra. Bring your arms behind you. Inhale, you will lift up with your back muscles. Palms down, exhale, slide the palms forwards. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, slide. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and slide. Let's bring the palms underneath your forehead. Lift your right leg up. Feel the glute and the hamstrings working. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift both legs up. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more round like this. Awesome. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Lift up over your knees into your downwards facing dog. Bending from your knees, look in between your hands. Step or jump in between your hands. Folding forwards. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a big step to your side. Find your goddess pose. Knees and toes pointing the same way. Inhale in the center. Exhale, reach up and to the side with one arm. Inhale in the center. Exhale, lengthen the side. Let's change it up a little bit. Inhale in the center and exhale, you will bend the knee that you're going towards. Straighten the other. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend and fold. Awesome. Let's step back into the front of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, step into your plank pose. Lower down your knees, sit into your child's pose. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders. Taking a couple deep breaths into your lower back. Perfect. Spread your fingers on the mat. Take your toes under. Lift into your last downwards facing dog. Walk your legs in the center of the mat. And sit down. We will start lowering down to our mats. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. Hugging your knees to your chest. Rocking from side to side. Massaging your spine to the mat. Take a couple deep grounding breaths here. Let's add a stretch here for our glutes. Place your left foot on the ground. Cross your right ankle on top of the thigh. Lifting up with your shoulder blades. Reaching your left hand behind your left thigh and your right arm around your right knee. Slowly lower down and gently pull your legs closer to you with your arms. One deep breath here. Release. Bring your knees together. Inhale in the center. Open your arms to the sides. Exhale, twist to your left. Awesome. Find your way to your center. Placing your right foot on the ground. Crossing your left ankle on top of the knee. Lifting your shoulder blades up. Reaching your right hand behind your thigh. And your left elbow around your knee. Slowly lower down. Gently pulling the knees closer to you with your arms. Letting go. Open your arms to the side. Inhale in the center. Exhale, twist your knees to your right and turn your head to your left. Perfect. Finding your way back to your center. Take this time to do any movement that your body still needs. When you're ready, finding your Shavasana, closing your eyes there. Take your Shavasana to thank your body, your mind, and your breath for this practice today. Namaste. Thank you.